To implement Simco machine monitoring system on a conventional machine like in rubber shop at AES Seal was really a challenging situation because there is no standard control, there is no standard port. We had to study the entire operations. We had to add a couple of switches because we wanted certain signals like station A, station B. And then we interfaced certain signals through Moxa device, and then the entire project was implemented. It is really interesting to know that Simco is such a universal system that all type of CNCs plus non-CNC machines are also possible to interface with Simco. Let's see how we did it. Friends, in AES Seal, we had installed MDC on CNC machines, and then further the company also wanted to get the data from the conventional machine like rubber shop. So this is the MDC hardware which we have installed in rubber shop. You have interface for machine electrical panel. We have used Moxa E1210 to convert digital live signals to Ethernet LAN, and we have N port for your barcode scanning. This is the SMPS and a LAN switch. So this is a small tray which we have designed for AES Seal rubber shop. I am at AES Seal, and this is a machine called as Santosh. Parag, can you introduce yourself and explain the process?
Hello, myself Parag Jadhav. I am a production manager of AES Seal India Rubber Shop, and this is a Santosh rubber molding machine, and we have implemented that MDC for automation. So this is machine we can manufacture two parts here, upside and downside. There are two molds we can run at a time, and to cater that data we have implemented that this MDC, Simco MDC.
So these two molds, Parag, you can call it as station A and station B?
This is station A and this is station B we are calling.
Okay.
And we have here switches for A and B. Whenever we will run which station, we can use A or B station. So accordingly we can use these two switches.
So this A and B switches is an addition for MDC data,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay.
This is special addition for MDC data collection. Then we can use this route card. This is a standard route card for our company.
Okay.
And there are work order number, stock code, description. These are the data or drawing number. This we can add into our MDC software.
Okay.
For that we have used this barcode system. This is for operator name, which is operator is working on machine.
Okay.
Then this one is a downtime, for downtime, which downtime is going on,
Okay.
such as raw material shortage, tool maintenance. Likewise, we can scan here. Here is a, for station A and B, we have a different stock barcodes. For stock code station A and stock code station B. So this kind of two different barcode we have generated for work order and drawing number also. Then we have a cavity number.
What is this cavity number concept?
In rubber mold, we can manufacture one product at a time or up to the 416 product at a time. So for the identification of how many parts are running at a time, that's why first cavity and up to the 36 cavity. These are our range.
That means in one shot you may get one part, or you may get
Yes.
two part, or maybe
Yes,
16
yes.
or 36.
So that we will define by this barcode. So
Okay.
we will give this data input for the MDC.
MDC.
software.
Okay.
So same for station A and station B.
B.
So accordingly we have made this barcode system.
Okay. And how the auto start and how the auto starts?
So when we are starting the machine, there is start cycle signal we have taken from this auto, and this up button. This is a start cycle signal we have taken.
Okay, so this signal has been taken by MDC hardware.
Yes, MDC hardware.
Okay, and where is that MDC computer?
Yes.
So now Parag, you are in your cabin,
Yes.
and This is the MDC screen of this rubber shop.
Yes.
Right now I can see Santosh 1 and Santosh 2.
This is Santosh 1 and this is Santosh 2. For Santosh 1 we have operator name,
Okay.
we have status,
Okay.
we have the downtime, how much time taken. This is the current cycle time and which station is going on. Started.
The active station.
The active station A or B. So A is now active and here there are two stations. That's why what is the product order number, what is the stock code, what is the drawing number, how many shots completed, what is the cavity number. So this data will come.
So this cavity number is 1
Yes.
right now.
Or this one cavity number is there.
Okay, so in this particular case, only one part is going to come out.
Yes, yes.
Right. Okay.
And for Santosh 2, there is also a different operator, different status, machine status, different cycle time. And here,
Cycle time is also different.
and
Okay.
here you can see the both units are active. A and B both are active. Here only A active, B is inactive.
Okay. So in Santosh 2, you are going to get components from both station A and
both
station B.
Yes.
Okay. And how can you see the status since morning?
Here you can see the status since the morning. So a green one is indicate that product in cycle.
Okay.
Red one indicates that
Can
load
you
and
bring the
load.
cursor there so that I can see some of
Yes.
the details?
You can see the
Okay.
in cycle time. So here you can see the load and
Load
load
unload
time. Also here you can see the tea or lunch time.
Okay.
Again the personal break we can see here.
Okay.
So these are the different downtimes we can capture on this timeline.
Okay. So you get a complete picture
Yes.
since 8 o'clock in the morning
Yes.
when your shift started.
Yes.
So why this black color is showing at start?
Black color is that is a machine off. That time machine was not off. When machine will start.
So machine has, your shift has started at 8 o'clock.
Yes. Shift has started at 8 o'clock, but machine has been started by 8:04. So that's why this 4 minutes we are showing that machine off.
Okay, okay. So each and everything you are able to capture.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Thank you very much, Parag.
Thank you.